Last week, we beamed our spotlight on how Governor Soludo CFR is sustainably fighting poverty through inclusive and qualitative education. And this week, we'll show you more of these efforts. My name is Chidimma Orangwa. Join us as we explore more on the success stories and achievements in the education sector of Anambra State. Education and strong human capital remain the foundational cornerstone for growth and development in any given society. This mantra is not lost on Governor Soludo CFR, for he understood how education could transform lives, having gone through the same journey himself. He has worked tirelessly to bring schools and teachers to make education more accessible to all.
Ndị Anambra, I call on everyone to invest in education. If you can save the cost of one bottle of your favorite brand a week, if it is champagne, save the cost of one bottle per week. Aggregate it for the entire weeks of the year. Take the total savings and go back to your village and visit the nearest school to your house. You will be amazed at what difference that you can make. Investment and education is everybody's responsibility. And I call on Ndị Anambra, we are pushing towards what we call the public-private community partnership. Visit the school nearest to you in your community. You can help to repair a leaky roof. You probably buy a pencil for a child. If you cannot adopt a school, buy a pencil for a child. That way, we all collectively, as Ndị Anambra, will continue to lay that foundation. But Anambra will continue to be the best. We continue to win laurels across Nigeria and around the world as the best. We must not go to the second position. Anambra will continue to be the number one, and our people must continue to dominate the world intellectually, technologically, and whatever it may be. That is the promise of this government, but government alone will not be able to do it. If we take all of us together, we will make Anambra not just great again, but the greatest ever.
Governor Soludo's vision is to give students in public schools a pleasant learning experience and quality education. And one way to achieve this is to engender a decent teacher-student ratio, which not only meets the national benchmarks, but international standards.
Because of His Excellency, Solution Governor, who have won Best Principal of the Year by the Principal of our board girls, Best Teacher of the Year by one of our teachers in one of our secondary schools. Students, school SAT results are fantastic. They are doing great. They are passing. Recently, many of our students scored 300 and above in JAM, and we have been rewarding them. So our children are doing excellently well. As a result of a lot of teachers in the system, educated teachers, trained teachers, they are helping our children to do better.
As a teacher of repute, Governor Soludo has been making frantic efforts to partner strategic organizations to ensure access to qualitative education. One of such partnerships is his relationship with the church. Governor Soludo's government presented checks worth 1.524 billion naira to mission schools in Anambra State as government support to improve quality of education and infrastructure. A total of 762 Anambra mission schools received 2 million naira each, while 8 schools returned to Salvation Army schools received a total sum of 16 million naira. 275 schools returned to Anambra Anglican Mission Public Schools received a total sum of 550 million naira. 459 schools returned to Anambra Catholic Mission Schools got a total sum of 980 million naira. 20 schools owned by Anambra Pentecostal Schools received the sum of 40 million naira in the spirit of brotherhood.
We are grateful to God for that initiative to return schools to the mission, and that has helped a lot, especially in QRC but in particular, we have young girls that are being formed with the mind of God. They have been doing so well since the church came into the formation of these young girls. And the government has also been supplying equipment to enable the church do the work. So the government and the church has been working together, and it has been yielding good fruits. At the initial beginning of His Excellency's tenure, he employed 5,000 teachers. Kudos to him. And that boosts up the school system. He sent teachers to us, surely, as he sent to other schools. But that was not enough. We were also looking and crying and longing for more teachers, especially in the areas of science. And he intends to employ more teachers to give that hunger. And we are also asking that if that is done, he should also look into our needs. We are saying kudos to Prof.
So far, so good. Since the inception of this government, Mr. Governor came up with his own policy, and we have started enjoying part of it when he employed about 5,000 teachers. We benefited. That partnership has got us a lot of gains in Anambra State. So he should continue developing the public schools, and at the same time continue the partnership with public mission schools. That will help Anambra State a great deal. So the partnership is wonderful, and he should continue to maintain the partnership.
There is a silent digital revolution in the education sector as the governor is gradually developing the competence of teachers in the state, prioritizing ICT, etc. in the system. This, no doubt, has helped to create students' data bank, schools' data bank, students' identity for examinations, results, storage and analytics, among others. Also, renovation is ongoing in 96 schools across the state. Many have been completed. Governor Soludo is gradually breaking the dynasties of poverty through education in Anambra State since he assumed office. Under his government, the target is on public schools to create more opportunities for children of the poor and vulnerable so that they can favorably compete with the children of the rich around the world.
Governor Soludo is an education-friendly governor. Even because of his One Youth, Two Skill initiative, I decided to do One Youth, Two Skills in this school last term. I trained about 350 SS3 students in 6 different skills like cosmetology, fascinator and turban, wig making and closure.
Before he came, there were arrears of unintended promotion of staff, but he cleared the arrears of promotion from 2020, 2021 to 2022. It is also noteworthy that Governor Soludo's administration broke the jinx on the promotion of teachers from Principal Special Grade Pt.2 SGL 15 to Principal Special Grade PSG 1 SGL 16. The vacancy position was greatly improved and the backlog cleared. This has greatly motivated and improved the productivity. The state government is almost ready to handle the 2023 and 2024 respectively as soon as the recruitment exercise is conducted.
Governor asked us to make sure that people who are due are promoted. We cleared all the promotion areas 2021, 2022, 2023. We are now in 2024. The teachers are happy. They are doing their job diligently because of their salaries, their remunerations are being paid as and when due. Those who want to further the education are given approval and they go for the to further the education. So there are no hindrances at all. Unlike when we came, they said before you can go for improvement in your academic career, you are going to meet certain requirements. So don't remove everything. Say anybody who is willing, who wants to further his or her education should be allowed to go and do that. So there are so many new things that has happened since he came on board, and we're expecting more from him.
Going forward, the education-friendly Governor Soludo is assured that he will continue to approve for recruitment of staff where and when necessary.
My fellow teachers, anything that this government cannot do for teachers, it means that it is impossible. It means it is possible, anything that is possible, to be able to motivate our teachers, to be able to empower our teachers, give them the tools they need to work. This government, the one run by a fellow teacher, will do just that.
So far, so good. As a renowned professor and a passionate education advocate, Governor Soludo CFR is committed to continuously improve the education sector in Anambra State with the help of the Ministry of Education. Let's fly. On Governor Soludo's free education policy, considering the situation of the nation's economy, parents were paying their children's and wards school fees through the nose. The governor granted free and compulsory education to Anambra children from nursery to primary and on to JSS3 students.
These are difficult times in Nigeria. Difficult times. And we want to live out to the true meaning of this concept of free education. When I was in primary school as well, secondary school, those in the boarding house, those of us in the boarding house, we paid the boarding fee, but that's it. There was nothing like PTA. This one, bring this one, bring this one, bring exam fee, bring this one. No such thing. No such thing when I was in primary school. From now going forward, all the children who are in nursery school, primary 1 to 6, JSS 1 to 3, now we want to truly say that all these charges, PTA levy, this one levy, that one, the other one, and so on and so forth, once you come to school, you are not required from that nursery through primary, through JSS 3. No child will be required to pay a kobo.
This has helped to put out children from the streets and homes. It has increased the population of school children from 131,470 to 140,888.
From last year, we started having more population here than before because of that free education of 18. Yes, we are very happy.
Governor Soludo came to our school last year, September, and declared free education. When he came, he gave SS1 to 3 scholarship. He paid their first term school fees, and that it increased the number of SS students in the school, because so many students that were not able to pay school fees decided to come because of the free education.
It's as if we cannot do it. Hey, schools will die, but actually schools are not dying, because the governor, having introduced that and then insisted on the implementation of no payment from JS1 to JS3. Only SS1 to SS3 will pay 5,000 naira, and that 5,000 naira will take care of the whole needs of the school. But there is something he did that is very, very nice. He said we should form a club of patrons, 15 persons, so you reach out to the community where the school is situated, and you get those people to come to the school, tell them what you need in your school, and they will help out. It has actually been working for us here in Capital City Secondary School, Loka. Those things that we feel we could not do because we are not collecting school fees, our club of patrons, one by one, when you get to them, they do it for us. Somebody is even paying school fees for our students. Those SS students that are paying 5,000, somebody just pick up that challenge to pay for maybe 20, 30, They just come in, I want to pay for this number of students. So it's a good development and a welcomed one. I commend his effort greatly, because it's not easy to take that giant step. And now we see it's working.
This policy has eased off payment of fees on parents, and every child is back to school.
My family, I do happy. Because I do actually be there, and I'm bargaining. ma ụgwọ akwụkwọ ma ego ichiga ego ma akwụkwọ ma iwe ọkwụghatago money I focus over how to feed our family. I'm akwụrụ ụmụ 4 ụgwọ akwụkwọ, 2 nọ senior, 2 nọ junior. But maybe those who are free education, I feel relief. Man na-abụ nọ na junior, and I'm akwụrụ anything. Ndị nọ na senior, manụ obele token ka mma na akwụrụ. Ọ bụ ọzọ achọ mbido akwụ isi a na-eti maka ụgwọ akwụkwọ. I'm very happy. My family is very happy about that. Two guys boy ume, goji de koji. I'm very happy. I'm from Ndị Anambra State. Like I could not achieve second tenor. More than a mark in a second tenor.
Professor Charles Soludo gave us free education to our children, and we feel very happy because I know African tradition, we have many children, and that free education helps a lot of the parents, including me. Because before now, we used to pay a lot of money, even including petty money we pay in the school. But these days, they don't collect any money from anybody in this adult secondary school. Apart from very little amount from what the governor said we should be paying. We have to pay back by making sure that his re-election in November 2025 is assured. And irrespective of every political party, we are benefiting. So we have to pay him back by voting him again to continue from where he stopped.
It is expected that the state government will continue to fund education and reduce the burden on parents.
Starting from my own parents, I know how hard it is for them to pay for my school fees. You know, we are 6 in our family, so to raise all the 6 of us were very, very hard for them. And currently, I have 2 of my brothers in university, so paying for their school fees is a very big problem for them compared to the situation, related to the situation in Nigeria. So when His Excellency Governor Soludo gave this scholarship, they were very happy because it released a lot of burden for them. At least they won't be paying that much amount of school fees for me there. So they only have to focus on my brother. So we are very relieved. He really helped a lot. He really proved to us that he's the true leader to be the governor of Anambra State. He really proved it to us. I'm very thankful. Yeah, beloved His Excellency Governor Soludo, thank you so much. He really helped a lot.
Because his name is Solution. He really provided solutions for our family, especially in Anambra at large, especially in the educational sectors. My siblings and I, we are members of this school, and they are all in junior categories, while I'm in the senior category. Since he implemented the initiative of free education in Anambra State, it was a very big relief to my parents because my parents have found it so easy now to pay because I'm the only one that my school fees is being paid for, and it is of a little token. While my siblings are no longer paying, and they are really enjoying the benefit of the new solution initiative because our governor himself have already because he knew that our futures are bright, so he needed to help us, and also indeed he is a real solution to our parents.
Through the Governor's Express Directive, workshops have been organized for principals and bursars, newly recruited teachers, ICT teachers, English teachers, LTAN, science teachers, TAN, home economics teachers, among others. The state government will continue to train and retrain both teachers and students for improvement of teaching and learning.
The new teachers that I brought in my school it really helped us because I can remember clearly when I was in junior class, I didn't have a security teacher and some subject teachers. But now, I have those teachers now, so I believe that my education will improve because they are provided such teachers for us. So I won't be afraid to face our exams, and I can see that they all are very well trained. They come to school always, and they are very well experienced teachers.
To ensure strict compliance to standards, the administration of Governor Soludo regularly monitors schools for quality assurance. This is a continuous effort to ensure actualization of the PPSSC mission and vision. The National Senior Secondary Education Commission, NSSEC, has chosen Anambra State as its Southeast Zonal headquarters as a result of Governor Soludo's revolution in the state's education sector.
Because of His Excellency, Solution Governor, intentional governor, he normally tells us, We have to be intentional. I want you to be intentional. So he has been intentional in education. Whatever he wants to do, he makes sure that it is done very well. So Soludo has done greatly in education family. You know, in every aspect. If you talk about teachers, he's there. If you talk about students, he's there. If you talk about us, PPSSC, he's making us happy. He's very intentional about what is happening in the education family.
As a result of Governor Soludo's concerted efforts in the education sector, schools in Anambra State has won many laurels for both the students and teachers, including the International Debate Competition in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, overall Best School Administrator in Nigeria. Christ the King College CKC boys defeated USA, Turkey, and came back in gold. Others are overall Best Teacher, Private Junior Secondary School in Nigeria, President's Inter-Senior Secondary School Debate Championship, first position in the junior categories of ANCOPS quiz and easy competition, to mention but a few. Anambra State has equally won the School Administrator and Teacher Awards in both the senior and junior categories.
My fellow teachers, the future of our children and the next generation is in your hands. Anambra, the light of the nation, is known for excellence. Even in spite of the insecurity challenges during the various examinations, Anambra still continues to shine. Our teachers, our schools, and students continue to win national and international honors. Ndị Anambra, my fellow teachers, let me suggest that educating our next generation is our collective responsibility. The Public-Community-Private Partnership, PCPP, is a winning model for our future. Get involved.
In all, posterity will be kind to Governor Soludo for putting sustainable machineries in place to ensure rounded education in Anambra State, ensuring that no one is left behind, in line with the Abga mantra of Onyaga na Wanea. Indeed, Governor Chukwuma Charles Soludo's commitment to education is firm. In just 2 years, education in Anambra State is truly free. Over 8,000 teachers employed, ICT mainstreamed, dilapidated schools transformed into a modern learning spaces, among many others. And that's it on this week's edition of Solution Footprints. My name is Chidimma Oranwa. Follow us on our social media handles as Solution Footprints on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, and Solution FP on X, formerly Twitter. Bye.